automatic get on me, and no more freak in the sheets. All she wants from me is ice on me. We gonna do a whole week. A whole week. Life well, we go on the day. Get the automatic get on me. Yeah, all she wanted from me. Girl, we can go and have it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Got the automatic get on me. Oh, my freaking streets. All she wanted for me to keep this ice on me. Girl, we can go have. I mean, I'm not. I understand we gotta get the context, but well, we can just start off with 50% of this whole range. I'm being honest, we can start off like that. Get the automatic get on it. I do want to see. I'm gonna do. Yeah, so reacting off this buy to sell air. Raw. And then keep on thinking this EUI, this is not EUI, my guy. That's a whole different, I mean, it's the same also. Alright, so I'm not really trying to trip over all this. Just know that this is a potential. Oh no, man. And let's continue on the. No, hold on. I do want to POI analysis paralysis. Let's keep this in mind. Let's keep this whole thing in mind. And yeah. Make sure we target it. So, well, I mean, what are we aiming for? What do we take out? I'm aiming for it, you know what I'm saying? So, coming into here. Took out all that, and then we took out to the left, but now we're reacting. Potentially taking out this, but now we're reacting with speed. So, yeah, so now I'm going to 30 minutes. Looking at the sessions, 1 hour, 4 hour, looking at this. This is all a build up, so we're not really expecting. So in general, we can count this as a break of structure. Let's just framework it, you know what I'm saying? You know, make everything refined. Refine everything. So that can be developed rate. I don't think we're reacting off anything that's all efficient. So we don't need to really think. Besides this, we do have this sell to buy. It seems to be on the whatever. So we can kind of mark out this whole thing. Oh, actually. Got the automatic get on it. And the number one freak in the sheets. All she wants. me to keep this ice on. Alright, so that was the last setup. So we can mark it like this. This would be the wig, but I doubt any reaction. I mean, not any crazy reaction is gonna come off of this. So instantly, we can probably take on 15-minute. Okay, so now we just continue lower. Like I said, we do have this, and we are continuing down with a lot of speed. So now what time is it? Now we're building up. Got the automobile get on. No, this is not the right time. I'm tripping in New York. So this is 17. We have this buy to sell, we just react this from. And that's when we get our build up. Right? Build up of this whole thing. Do have this low step. We manipulate higher. Breaking out. We have this whole big buy to sell right here. So this becomes inducement. And then let's see if we want to tap into anything. Like a got the automobile get on it. That number one freaking shoot. Or maybe tapping this if we could. It's not to say we can't. And then so since we're reacting off of this, creating double lows, reacting with speed over that, and then it's early, so let's wait for the close of New York. We're still tapping to here. Now I'm still pushing up, a little higher. Maybe we take this out. Boom, we take that out. Now that close of New York is purposeful. It has a lot of meaning. So now we are going lower. And we do have this buy to sell, and this is a lid point. Nah, I don't wanna. So this is a huge buy point to sell. Then 5 minute we have got the automobile get on 8. And the number one freaking sheets. Oh, she wanted from me. It's for me to get this ice on me. So this is our lip point. I mean, I don't want to find it too crazy, but this is what, 8? No, it's not 8 at all. So this is that. So I'll be waking up at this time really. So and then with another thing lower, taking out these lows. Now we're pushing up higher. Spread to the left. Yeah, this huge build up. That becomes the sweep of that. And then this lip point becomes valid to take entry off of. So you can kind of just off of there and then aim for the low if we really want it, so we can market execution on that. But if not, we did just hit this IPA, so that should be enough 7 to 30-minute overall version, so it should not be weird though. Got the automobile get on, and then and that perfectly aligns with. No, it doesn't. Alright, so this might be valid. I mean, let's continue. 1 minute play. No, let's do just 10 seconds. Let's see how this reacts. Okay, nice reaction. Now for the lit. Hopefully we're not really. Where should partials be at? Partials should be instantly at 50%, so we just take partials right there. Partials 50% off at 50-50. Let's take partials at the equilibrium. That would be the only place to really react to off of this. So to buy. And then we're also gonna put a break even there as well. Put the automobile gear on 8. Perfect. And as we get our break even, it does continue lower. I mean, okay, nice. Now I feel like we can just kind of play this still. Let's go 30 second, 15 second actually. All she want from me. For me to keep this ice on me. Girl, we can go home. So I don't think, if anything, so this is kind of weird now. Not that, no. Okay, this is, let me see, because I don't want to, let's look at the time, 9:30, just open, so 9:30 open, we have speed, so big manipulation. I feel like we should be able to hold this though, so manipulate higher, but we have no good sell to buy. But they just manipulate price higher instantly, and then 15-minute let's buy to sell. So I want this whole to hold, and let's see how I react. I don't like this trade. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like it. The reason why I feel this way, I mean, everything kind of aligns. We just hit and then stuff like that, but we're not in I was gonna see, this was the last it's so weird. So, oh my gosh, this is so weird. why am I thinking like this though? What do I want to see? But why is this not valid? That's the big question. Why is it not valid? Because this was a random, like, this was a buy to sell, but we did have a reaction off of it. So holding to there is not. So let's put our break even. Put our break even. Let's see how that's. Okay, nice reaction. Okay, never mind. So see, we did have a nice reaction. Let's look at then we continue to have this reaction. Holding. Get on mascara. Holding. So we have to make sure this is not like a Asian. Okay, so the context is we have these lows, irrelevant lows. We just manipulated higher. We just took out that liquidity. Let's look at the REI 1000. How much are asking? 1,000. I mean, shoot, I guess. So this could play out. I like taking A+. So it could play out though. Like if you want to count this as a structure. I mean, you wanna. Anticipate. But when it comes to a structure break, could. We could keep these highs, yes. Could keep these highs for later. Okay, let's see. So nice reaction off of this. Filling this imbalance with speed, this becomes a nice buy to sell entry if we do. But do want to see how we tap into it though. Set our limit. This is actually a nice one. Like I said, I do want to see how we tap into it. That's a little fast. Okay, this is a nice tap. Okay, so context must be higher than, might be up in it higher. Okay, so just might be manipulating higher to go lower. And what's the time? 11. So let's continue to play it. So how does it? So now delete this. Now we know we're in that, and now it makes me wonder. Okay, let's do it from this buy to sell. That's the thing that's kind of weird. Right there, like we're gonna hit that, and then but this is like equilibrium. There's a price in. Okay, so let's just play it. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we create highs. Still reacting at this point, and then it looks like we might be stalling to Asia. So Asia's gonna tap into that. First we manipulate lower. manipulation lower, and then we have this on, so could react off, so this is a risky one. We have no nice liquidity sweep, so let's just see of this whole range. Look at this. So this whole range, let's see if we get a tap into this whole wick, and we could probably equilibrium. I said equilibrium. See. Okay, no, we're just reacting off of the sell to buy without hitting equilibrium, which is very much. Okay, so now manipulate lower. Manipulate low. Okay, so New York manipulation lower. We do have a reasoning to hit this now. See, we took out Asia. Asia's taken out. Lows taken out. I think this becomes a valid point to take entry to. Now, this may not just be a manipulation. This could be a structure change and whatnot. But if anything, I would like it to be right at 1 to 4. Still 1 to 4 right there. No. Let me play it safe, frigate. Let's just set our limit right there. I do like this one. Let's also see how we tap into this one. Okay, if we tap in with speed, it's gonna be a nice formation. Boom, and now, okay, instant rejection. That could be an inducement. So inducement with speed, that would be nice. Then tap into equilibrium. Let's kind of speed it up a little bit now. Get the automobile on. I never want fake in the sheets. All she wants me. Alright, let's speed it up. I'm not. Okay. Alright, well. That one makes some sense, I guess. Alright, so now we are. I hate this thing. This is news. Oh my gosh. What is this, bro? Like, you really. That's why sometimes you do have to place limits, but. Oh gosh. It's whatever. Hold on. Maybe to get another entry up for this. Obvious by the sell. So this is where we can take some entry off of actually, and then we can aim for the low. So now this would be a nice entry actually. Let's see how this plays out, because we have a buy to sell, and after this hitting this, is there any reason? The only reason why I should go up is if we take out this. Maybe we hit this. Now, is there anything it possibly wants to react off of? Like, it's just screaming. Maybe this. Maybe. I forget this thing is off. Now I brought that up. Now it's kind of just weird. But what time is it? 8. We still have a lot of time. And what day is it? It's a Wednesday. Maybe, I mean. This thing is annoying. And then this is another buy to sell. Oh my gosh, this stuff is annoying. High key. But this one, I want to be crazy. Yeah, we can go. So I think this one maybe violent. Yeah, 5 minute. Got that whole thing. Okay. Oh my gosh, crit inducement. Nah, this is not looking good no more. I guess you can say this is inducement, but since we just created this, it may have a valid reason. Now news is where news is. We already done hit news right here. Man, this stuff is annoying. So I think let's and then let's do just 250 on this. It's a 1 to 10. So it'll be valid. Safe. Nah, that's the thing. I don't kind of believe and if you have to lower the stop loss. I mean, if you have to kind of lower the risk, like if you have to lower the risk, that just tells you everything about the trade. Now, why would this work still? Well, manipulate higher. That'd be nice. No, but we're just really lower, and then all liquidity is taken out. Okay, there you go. So that's a valid. That's very valid. And then now we can kind of just we can take this actually now, and then you can take it for the lows. Got the automobile on ink. I don't think we need to refine it this much. For that, let's just go on a 4 hour. This whole wick should be protected. But you already tapped into this one, I guess. Now all we have is this 15. Oh. But we'd never close pull on. So we can just place our entry limit right here, and then potential. Is this A plus? Oh my gosh, that was enough. No, that's how the lows are seeking what we seeking. We already seeked out that, and then now it's a valid. Now we put that limit. This is worth the risk, but not 250 though. Let's go back to 1,000. Go 30 minute. Right. Let's go beans. So we're down a little bit. Now I hit this. This is where you don't want to start revenge trading. You don't want to start just guessing anything because you're just so stuck to your bias. So now we're at this point. What could we be seeking out? Either this range or this lip point. Potentially. We can't sit here and predict that this range is going to get taken out 110 and this is going to hold. No, but we can let's kind of, I'll probably say wait, new day. Okay, so only lost how much? It don't really matter, bro. It don't matter how much you lost. We did manipulate higher though, and we are in this spot itself. Alright, well, let's just wait now, because now I have this area we can definitely create a reaction from. If we can take low, we can take low, I don't really care. Okay, so now we're tapping into here. See if we sweep out this. That'll be nice, but then again, we don't need to. Let me see. This is another buy to sell area. This is so we don't really need to. This is 12:15. Alright, so would be that, so but let's see. With the high with speed. If we do this, would I be condemned? If I do this, would I be condemned? Got the automobile kit on E. Shaking sheets. Let's go back to the original. The original one right here. So this could be nice. Equilibrium imagery. I do not hate that at all. Let's see if that aligns. What the frick? There we go, refine it there. And that. So, that being said, we have our point and off of, but for the sake of that, let's do this right here actually. But look how much speed is coming in with on the 1 hour. It's 30 minutes until close, buddy. So, what are you talking about? Why would that get off of that? Know what I'm saying? Alright, let's enter in 1 minute. See how the thing, not 1 minute, but that's a nice instant reaction. Then instantly, I don't really enter 5 EGs. Let's see if we get to sell to buy. We can buy to sell, which we do. Get this overall buy to sell. that being said, let's enter right here, and let's see if we can take out, oh, 1 to 2. Disgusting. Alright, well, yeah, we can go ahead. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it AP on when I do it. I'm okay with missing this. Like, I have no problem. All I want to do is just make the mon. So, I'm not here to predict everything in this track. So, yeah. I'm okay with missing. If we even do. No, let's mark it out on the. This is taking so long, but it's worth it though. Let's tickle these eyes. Up speed. 5 minutes until the close. New eyes. Got the automobile kit on. Perfect manipulation higher. Enter this by the cell. Valid 1 minute entry. All jokes to the side. Very much valid 1 minute entry. Let's shoot from 1 to 3. But what do we, if we are going to take out this high, what do we take out to the left for us to take out this high? Absolute nothing, I don't think. Sweep. So much momentum and speed though. Alright, I'm gonna just take that. I'm gonna keep it AP on when I do it. What time is it? 13? So we did manipulate higher. I keep on going back to this because it's. We're gonna buy the sell on that. Like a sweep with that will be so meaningful. So I'm not taking this. But we did just have a big manipulation higher. So I'm gonna take it. It's worth. Okay, stop loss, cool. I mean, like, it was worth it, but I don't give a fuck. Now let's see if we tap in. I'm not taking anything below. Okay, there you go. Now we get the sweep. Okay. Now we get an instant action. Reaction. High. I keep it AP on when I do it. Got the automobile get on E. I'm freaking the sheets. Oh, show me. See about this right here. So we can enter off equilibrium. Enter right here. And then we can just target. Well, that's 1 to 2, so I'm not taking that. USB. We get a shift, that would be great. So we're manipulating higher, and then we get the shift. After we get that shift, after taking out this high, this becomes very much a valid point. This is obvious. It's obvious by the sell. And we can just take our entry. Oh, what is this? Seems to be Asia open. We can still take our entry off of here. And then we could target the low. Target this low. 1 and 3. That would be nice. Hello, this flower gone. You take me home. Flop bomb. I can get your way with fingers. You got that bomb, huh? Alright, I guess. Valid, I guess. Valid. And then, let me see. We still continue lower? Question mark? No, we're just consolidating. Ranging. And then of Asia. Still in this big whatever. Sell. And if we're seeking anything, we'll be seeking whatever. That being said, we're down 2,000, right? Quote unquote. In your biggest dreams. And now everything about that side will be great. Let's see what we do in New York. Now I'm looking for no entry. Okay, so we're gonna build higher in New York. And then we have this buy to sell. Perfect 30-minute buy to sell. Right, so let's take out this high. This would be great. New York. Oh, great wick reaction. Let me see. Alright, so now we're manipulating lower. Speed, let's see. Meaningful takeout will be that. Never mind, so we still get the manipulate higher. Leaving Asia, purposeful, meaningful. And then we still now take continue. Don't ever take that with speed. Now we take this with speed. And now all we have is that we could get a reaction off of. If not, we have the sell. It's big sell to buy. That we can get a reaction off of. Not this, but this. Okay, now we tap into that. Speed. Alright, now let's see. We get some reactions off of that, obviously. Now we come to the next day. I said I was just doing a week. I'm about to just continue until this whole thing is done. So now we manipulate lower. We have reactions off of this right here, and now we seem to manipulate higher. And New York, not in New York, London. Now we come, take this out with speed. Cool beans. And then we have this previous sell to buy move right here. It reacts beautifully off that sell to buy. I have that big sell to buy. And now new week open. I'm not here for that. So now I'm guessing this is Sunday, okay? We let it play out. I will let this play out, and then let's see what we're doing. We have no, I mean we do have that. Alright, that's cool beans. The Asia we manipulate higher, and then we start to manipulate lower in New York. Right, and then that's when we take out the Asia high, which I could have profited off of if that Linden stopped lagging. But it's cool. I don't think I would have got anything anyway. I had to sell to buy. That's the only thing. Yeah, now we're manipulating higher.
Maybe your mom's.
Alright, so now we just. Alright, so now we can't forget that that was the whatever. That looks very familiar. Alright, so now. Moving higher. Now we have Asia. Up here. Closes. Continue lower on and then we're really high on that. Boom, this becomes the final POI, not the POI, but that's significant liquidity to sweep out. So that being said, we can as a valid sell to buy if we really want. Load this flower bomb. You take me out. Do have this sweet area. I mean, everything seems like it's sufficient. So now we're not gonna take anything. Okay, now we get that big sweep into this big POI and side of whatever at 6 o'clock. So big manipulation higher inside of this big POI and you can see and equilibrium. That being said, all we do is just look for a nice whatever, break lower, manipulate higher, bite. And then we have a lot of speed though. We'll get this big push, manipulation higher, which is perfect. And then we get this buy the sell. This buy the sell shall hold. We can take our entry right here. Now, what time is it? 9. Buy the sell should be able to hold after we get a huge manipulation. Whatever. Place a limit off of there. I like how we came with speed right there. Loss on that one. That's cool beans. Now we have this big change. SMT reaction of here. And then meaningful. We can let this target these lows now. I know 1 to 3. So now limit. Very nice. Nice SMT. And yeah, now look, we're back at profit. Interesting. So we had 80,000 manipulations. This one was SMT, I guess. No, that was actually a nice. I mean, pilot. And then we had a fair value gap. Nice false move, SMT reaction. Took out fair value gap. And do we have 50%? We did indeed have 50% of the fair value gap. Now that was nice. We could have probably held for these lows, if not for whatever. So now we can just count that as the value, but now all we can do is look for sales. Now we have this obvious sell. Now we take our entry. Did we take that out? No, we just left the buys. Okay. It's just the weather. Well, that will be what's the timing on this one? 16. So we don't really, I don't think I would trade 16. So let's see if Asia manipulates higher. That would be so nice. If we do a manipulation of Asia, we can do this. We can do this sell to buy, or buy to sell. What's the lines with that? So we get Asia manipulation. Asia manipulates high. Continues lower. Then we have no. It's not right. New York manipulates high. That would be nice. So we get a nice New York manipulating lower to manipulate higher. So that's the manipulation to low. Off of this, sell to buy. You get some nice reactions off of that, and then we push up after sweeping out this. For some odd reason, I don't really know. I mean, we didn't really react off of anything, I don't think. Then we get a big push higher. Manipulation, and then we have, what do we have? 4 hour? No, 1 hour. This huge for right got. Alright, so we can kind of maybe enter off of the England that perfectly aligns with that. So, but that was speaking of New York, right? So yeah, that perfectly aligns with that. So just off of that, we could probably take our trade. Let's see how we. This is gonna be a nice reaction, I think. Then higher. Manipulate lower, and then that's inducement. Still manipulating. Now at this point, I have no problem with doing this. I don't think. Yeah, I have really no problem doing that. But that's a prediction, right? Let's see if we get like a change. No, not a change in character, but alright, this will be a nice entry. I'll let it take. Now we can probably just, what stop could be at this, so and then yeah, this would be a nice entry. But we can ultimately just aim for here, or we can do the manipulation trick. Boom. No, not that, but like this. And then we can start this. Set our limit. See? Okay, perfect. It still went up higher. That was so weird. That was so weird. Still went up and higher. This stuff is looking so weird. What the frick? That was insanely stupid. I don't know. At that point, I'm not that confident in this high anymore because what the frick we just did. So let's look for a shift. Any shift would be nice. I said any shift proceeded out a shift out. Alright, so now we gotta take out that. Now we don't want to predict a motherfucking thing. But we're going to 30 minutes actually. This is about to sell.
Did he tell you about that one? Because he told me to tell y'all, unless he already told y'all. Because he's going to paint, so he said, do this part. Okay. I didn't know if he told you. Okay, well, thank you.
That looks like we're going to be higher. That, and then yeah, we alright. So I was looking to take a trade there, but I didn't. So which is good because I already got freaking stopped. So overall, this would have got stopped out if we kept on holding, which is interesting. Alright, my fault. I was tripping out, I guess. I mean. Okay, that's weird. So that wouldn't have gotten stopped. That was a build up to hit this though. Why couldn't you just enter for anything else? You just purposely wanted to hit this? Like what the frick? This thing is weird. This thing is weird, bro. Cool beans, I guess. Well, that being said, I'll be. Now that's 5 minute. Go 30 minute. Now buys just bearish, I guess. Buys is bearish. Well, that could be. Could be. So that was so weird though. That was weird. We just sat there. We didn't tap into the hell. We just continued lower. Tapped in and got a freaking big whatever of that. So now oh yeah. Bears buys, I guess. Frank it. Yeah, I think it's no mercy though. Tap it in. Because we got that for a random thing. It's unmarked like 18,000 years ago. Still valid hand kind of good apartment. And then just like, I was stupid. Alright, well. Correct. So now, this is actually pretty good now. go an hour, you can see why. Let me see. Yeah, this. That is obvious buy to sell. So you can do it from here. And then look where we're at. Perfect. Perfect. And look to the left. So this, but I don't think I'll be looking for any type of. For right now. All jokes to the side. Let's get this off the screen. What we did is sweep out all that. And now, I'm just sweeping out all that. It's pretty interesting. This we could definitely have. Yes, and so that was the. So going to this on the 5 minute. That's where we can seek out these highs for sure after manipulating a lower. So boom, nice manipulation. And then now we're at that break. And now buy manipulation. Still sell, still sell. Anything to the left, absolutely greatness. And as you see, absolutely nothing to the left. But this really point. Or you can say the sell to buy. So actually, that would be a nice POI. That's an obvious sell to buy. And we failed to close. So that could be a nice, a little bit lower. So this can be a nice one right here. It's a nice one to seek out. If not, from here I don't want to. Let's enter on that one. And let us go on. Alright, greatness. Greatness, greatness, greatness. And I think that marks the end of the session. Like, how much you gotta make an account? You gotta be like 1,000%. 1,000, but like, got the automatic get on fleet. No more freaking sheets. Oh, she wants. Just gonna put this ice. That was another manipulation, no way. And then looks like there's actually something now. Cool beans. Got the automatic get on fleek. No more freaking sheets. All she wants from me is gonna put this ice on me. Girl can go home. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Got the bottom up again on fleek. It's another one fleek. I wouldn't have taken that. I don't think so. That was a trade like I could, but it did make sense. A sweep and then a big manipulation lower. Tap into air. Like, so it made sense. Got the automatic get on fleek. Another one freak in the sheets. And all she wants is I'm gonna put this ice on her. God, we can go on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hold on. It's okay. It's been an hour. Cause all I've been doing is thinking. But let's get off the whatever. Stay this. Got the automobile get on fleek. That number one freak in the sheets. And all she wants me is gonna put this ice on me. Girl, I'm gonna have. Yeah. Got the automobile get on me. The number one freak in the sheets. I guess to come and put this ice on me. So that was a long manipulation. Just off of this low. So I should have already anticipated it though. So maybe I should learn from that. Let me stop. Seriously though. So we came down with a lot of speed. And just off of that, that was a manipulation. So we came down a lot of speed, and we already done took out a lot of liquidity to the left, which is what? Nonsense. We ain't take out nothing actually. So I'm capping my balls off. But then we seek this liquidity. So we acted off of this to seek this liquidity to now tap into this buy to sell to push down lower, tap sweeping out of liquidity. This was a risky one. Yeah, that was insanely risky. It was so risky I'm about to smack the frick out. Because we have so much speed with this one. So like there could have been nothing stopping us from taking. It could have been nothing stopping us from just completely dumping. Let's go on a day. Let's see what we're doing now. So like I said, we done took that out, and then now we're taking this out, and then once they're not over, you can just go from here, and you can see quote unquote structure break, whatever, and then the sweep of all this liquidity. Then we got that sweep of liquidity. What we did was seek out these lows to the left, all these lows to the left, right? Seek out all these lows to the left, and then reacted off of this sell to buy, and then we continued higher from there, seeking out all of this liquidity, and then now we had that big push down. Seeing on that liquidity, now we might be able to sit here and continue. Maybe we just continue and know that more than likely we can get some reactions. Sell to buy, so we're gonna give you reactions, she says. So I just sell to buy with this liquidity at this point. So I'm gonna just give you a reaction. Honestly, we're gonna be 110. Let's actually go to analytics real quick. So 33, and then average, whatever. Got the automobile get on fleek. So this is a 50%. I'm playing those not. Chance any. So we just gotta see what we do on the 30. So let's continue. So we now know that, not that, man. We now know that this is when it's taken out, and let's see. Since that is taken out, let's see if we have a reaction off of anything to trap, whatever. Oh, kinda. Got this sell to buy, so that can be part of the liquidity though. So this big sell to buy area. So that could be a nice. And then we have this right here. Would be great. So instantly let's go on 30-minute. And let's automatically anticipate let's go on lower. And the only time we'll go lower, but we see our liquidity. So we see got some liquidity, and then we have this lip point, buy to sell. Let's see if we have something perfect. Manipulation higher, manipulate lower to go higher, lower again, and then now we done took out this, having a big reaction, rise induced, now consolidation, manipulate to the low side, come in here, could already have a reaction off of this, but if not, let's see. Alright, so that just tells me that we're gonna have a nice reaction off of this, so now we can just instantly go on a 5-minute and just look at how we tap into this, and then we have a nice manipulation lower, and then that's when we have a first. Yep, and that was not a, I don't think that was a trick. And we can aim for the high, but to be real with you, play it sweet. 1 to 4. So that's a perfect entry. We should market execute if I'm being absolutely real, but for the fun of it, nice. Okay, nice manipulation lower. Oh my gosh, I hate this thing. What the frick are we doing? Bro, I hate this thing though. What are we doing? Maybe I just need to start kind of whatever. Got this one, so bro, that thing is annoying. I'm on this. That just blew me completely. I really was good, confident in that, especially off of that conjugate approachment, but bro, that just blew me completely. So now we got all this swept. So now we just had all that. Look like we just took out that low now. Got the automobile get on 8, and that was actually just a wick. We still do have this whatever, so I mean that don't mean we're just completely done, but we do need a reaction point though. That was efficient. The only that's not efficient is this right here. So that's what we can look for a trade off of, more than likely. Then we have that. Okay, well, 5 minutes, and then we have see, we tap into that inefficiency. Perfect manipulation, not perfect, but do manipulate lower. We don't get no reaction off of that, which is cool beans, cool beans. Oh shoot, what this ice on me? Go, yeah. I mean, it looks like we're seeking something more, so what can we possibly be seeking? What could we possibly be seeking? Chance. Well, that makes sense actually. makes sense though. Got the automobile get on free. No more freaking the sheets. All she want. But that is a so. Oh no. So we have this refinement. This over us. This out by here. Going out to here. Now we can look for good pricing now. And see, we already tapped into it. So now, let's see. Look at that. See that reaction. Okay. Now, nice manipulation lower. Manipulate at the low. Bullish reaction. I don't think that's a bluff. Same entry. Same everything. And then we came down with speed as well. And then we get target as inefficiency. On that right there. Market execution. Okay. There you have it, folks. There you freaking have it. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Continue up. Do a reaction off of there. Then we're a bit lower. Lower. We're still reacting off of here. And then, yeah, so that would have been nice. See what that was. That was a got the automobile get on fleet. Freaking sheets. Oh she wants to be. Waiting for the size on me. Girl, we can go home. Yeah. Alright, well, analytics. Still 33. Look, how does that even make sense? 36. Oh, okay, 36 is cool. Anything above a 35 is already balling. You're living lavish. I'm playing, not really. I mean, depending on the show, number 1 to 3. So now we have 4. We have 11 trades, 4 wins, 7 losses, which is very much interesting. And then we made 5%. So we lost 7,000, and we made. So yeah, we can be balling for real. Look at this. So, oh wow, look at this. So 1 red day, 3 green days this week, 2 trades, 3 trades right here, which is completely whatever. So we're baby gooch, to be real with you. I would say let's go for. Oh, we did already have 10. So 10. I mean, it's still cool, but I'm not sure. We're gonna get better though, for sure.